vote, let me invite the Rep. Kwara to introduce himself, and then the State Collection Officer for Kwara State presents the report. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. My name is Malang Garba Tahiru Madami, President Electoral Commissioner for Kwara State. With me is State Collection Officer.
Vice Chancellor, Taka University Maputo, Mali Federal University of Agriculture Maputo.
Okay, on.
I am the State Collection Officer for the presidential election of 25th February 2023 in Kwara State. With me is Malang Garba Atahiru Madami, the Resident Electoral Commissioner for Kwara State. The result for the presidential election held on 25th February 2023 in Kwara State are as follows. Total number of registered voters, 169,592,7. 169,592,7. Number accredited voters, 497,519. 497,519. Then the scores by the political parties. A, 1786. 1786. AA, 430. 430. AAC, 257. 257. ADC, 3007. 3007. ADP 1128. 1128. APC 263572. 263572. APGA 722. 722. APM 368. 368. APP 454. 454. BP 188. 188. LP 31166. 31166. NNPP 3141. 3141. NRM 466. 466. PDP 136909. 136909. PRP 355. 355. SDP 22738. 22738. YPP 2114. 2114. ZLP 1170. 1170. Total valid votes 469971. 469971. Rejected votes 26712. 26712. Total vote cast 496683. 496683.
Okay, thank you very much, Scope. Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Scope, can you listen to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are there places where elections were not held or cancelled as recorded on EC 40G?
Yes, sir. There are places where there were cancelled votes.
So tell us those places and the reasons for the cancellation.
The places were Asa, and of the affected registration area was one. It was cancelled as a result of overvoting. Another place was Edu. At Edu, there was the snatching of the ballot box. With the intervention of the police, the ad hoc staff were rescued, but the box was gone away with. At Ilorin East, there was overvoting in one polling unit. Ilorin South, overvoting in one polling unit. And Irepodun, there was overvoting in one polling unit. Ilorin West, at one polling unit, some hoodlums came and disrupted the voting, so voters took to their heels. So we have some reports here concerning the cancelled vote.
Okay, thank you very much, Scope. Party agents, any questions, any observations? Okay, the Labour Party.
Sir, going by what happened with Ekiti result, it is only fair that we should be allowed to correlate what they have given so that no party will be disenfranchised, and we should not come and present another observation and it will be looked down at. So we want to have time to correlate this result and make sure that it tallies with what they presented, but not just to give us.
What do you mean by correlation?
To collate it, to calculate it.
You are not given copies. You are not given copies of the results for the purpose of correlation. I'm sure you must have participated in collation of results.
Sir, we had issue at the polling unit, at the collation centers, and we also have been issue here.
No, what I'm saying is that if you say that we should give you the results so that you can correlate, the purpose of collation is for you to look at what has been presented.
To interrogate it, sorry. I want to use the word interrogation.
So how do you interrogate the results at this point? Raise your observations, let me hear you carefully.
So let us have time and do that.
Yeah, Dino Melaye, PDP. Mr. Chairman, the purpose for amending the Electoral Act and making electronic transmission of results from polling units is to enhance the transparency, credibility of the process. In accordance with Section 65 and Section 64(4) of the Electoral Act 2022 as amended, I want to demand that while the two other screens can show the results as presented by the returning officer. The center screen should actually show the uploaded results. That is the only way we can compare and be sure that what the returning officers are presenting is in consonance with the uploaded results. Because without uploading the results, and we are making a comparison here, it will be difficult to know where beavers were bypassed. Because upload is supposed to be done immediately after voting. And I have your manual for electoral officers here, and it is so stipulated therein. So we will want, as the presentation is done state by state, the uploaded results on your server should be displayed. What they are presenting also displayed by the two smaller screens. Then we will be able to know if what is uploaded is what is being presented. That is the only way the transparency of this process can be guaranteed. That is the way bypassing beavers can be detected, and that is the only way we can get results. Because more than 10 times, Barrister Festus Okoye made press conferences and told Nigerians that beavers and electronic transmission of results have come to stay. We want to see it in practice. Thank you.
Okay, any further comments before I respond?
Mr. Chairman, sir, I just wish to appeal to my colleagues. These are results that were declared at the state level, where we all had agents. And the agents who have signed, what has just been transmitted here is what were polled at the state level. This, Dino, please, you made your observation, let me make mine. I'm speaking for me. Thank you very much. So, sir, what I'm suggesting, so we save everybody's time, we all note our observations, and where we need to challenge, we follow the law, so that time is saved and we move on. Asking that we start uploading from polling units here, we may take the rest of the year to declare this result, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any further comments? Yeah, there's a lady raising her hand.
Permit me to stand on existing protocol. Juliet Anyata Ogba, Mrs. PRP agent. I humbly, Mr. Chairman, support the motion of or proposition of a PDP agent. Secondly, the total number of accredited votes is mentioned to be 519, sorry. And then the total vote cast is mentioned to be 496,683. And then when you minus the total number of votes from the total number of accredited voters, you have a balance of 836. And my question is, what happened to these 836 voters that were duly accredited? Was there been time that, as in, did they not vote? What happened to the vote at all? So mine is like a clarification of what happened to this number. Thank you. While I strongly support that the upload of results should be displayed.
I hear you, but the state collection officer who has presented the result will respond to the question you ask about the result. But for the purpose of final collation of the results, at what point are results transmitted to the IRF portal, and what's the purpose? First, for transparency of the process. And when it goes to the ward level collation, which is the first layer of collation, where there is a discrepancy between the manual copy brought by your agent from the field, that discrepancy should be resolved against the electronically transmitted results, either on the portal or on the machine. That is why from the polling unit level, the machines and the physical copies of the results are handed over to the collation officer at ward level. This procedure has taken place at ward collation level. And you had agents at ward collation level. From there, it went to the local government collation level, then the state collation level, before the results are presented here. So it is not at this point, with due respect, the agent of the PDP, that you will talk about the display of the polling unit level result, because you don't have copies of the polling unit level results. It's at that point that it ought to have been done. And based on the result that we have received, we believe that that has been done. So I will still call on the scope to respond to the issue raised by the agent of the People's Redemption Party.
Thank you, sir.
I would really like a situation where we make this a collation of results, rather than dragging us back on matters that must have already been ironed out at collation level. In my opening statement yesterday, I said that these results are collated at 4 stages. Apart from the polling unit level, where they were counted and recorded, there was ward level collation. Parties had agents. It went to local government collation, parties had agents. State collation, parties had agents. And at that point, they had all the little pieces of paper that we are talking about to compare. But let's listen to the scope. I will still come back to you. No, just a minute, if you may. Just a minute. Let's make this a procedure that we all should make. Okay. Let the REC, the scope for Kwara, respond to that question, and then we'll come back to the issue.
Thank you, sir.
Let the scope respond. I will still come back to you. Scope.
Thank you, sir. Regarding the comments by the PRP agents, I have mentioned earlier that there were some cancelled votes in some of the polling units, and this might be attributed to the difference. Thank you, sir.
Okay. The agent of the PRP, PDP, can you please repeat what you said on the basis of the provision of the law?
I just want to quickly react to the presentation by the chairman on we are in this country, and the INEC made a press statement when uploads were not done. You even said there was no hacking of your server and all that. And everyone sitting there is either a Christian or a Muslim. And you know there was problem with uploading your results. Till this minute I'm speaking, many results have not been uploaded on your server. So you cannot be using justification that votes took place at the polling unit when INEC failed in uploading results from polling units. If you had uploaded those results immediately after vote was casted in each polling unit, we will have access to them, and I will not be asking questions here. But as I speak to you, those results were not uploaded for hours. Yesterday, I complained to you, the chairman. I complained to 2 other commissioners, and in my presence, they called the REC in Imo, where even the director of ICT was saying they should use offline to upload. So if results were not uploaded If results were not uploaded, we as parties cannot be challenged that the process is over. The process is not over because it is faulty, results were not uploaded, and if those results were not uploaded, we are definitely going to contest the authenticity of whatever presentation is being made here. And finally, sir, I want to challenge any returning officer from any state coming here, because there's penalty for you if you lie or if you alter anything. Tell us before you start your presentation that what you are presenting before cameras, that what you are presenting is what is uploaded on INEC website. Please say that and see if you have given wrong information, you will not go to jail.
Okay. Is there any agent of any party that hasn't spoken? Party agent? No, not you. Your party has spoken. Let's give the opportunity to another person. You have also spoken, PRP. Please take your seat. Let's make this orderly, in an orderly manner, please. Speak, introduce yourself.
Mr. Chairman, I am Chinemelo Uba. I represent APP. I want to align with the submission of the PDP agent. If we take your submission, Chairman, it may seem what we are here for is mere formality, as if all has been done at the level of the ward, local government, and state. Mr. Chairman, if there is difficulty in why what he's saying cannot be done, you explain to us, maybe we understand. But what he's asking for, to my mind, is very apt. We are here as the final collation center, either to correct what has been done wrongly. We've had complaints from the ward, from the local government, from agents there. If we can upload this year, we serve as a final arbiter, so to say. Thank you, sir.
Okay. If you have any complaints, any documents that you may have, please forward them. But otherwise, we cannot be considering the report from Kwara and talking about matters arising from another state. When we come to that state, we'll talk about matters arising from that state. Which party is that, Alex?
Alex,
go ahead.
ADP.
Yes.
I stand before you and the entire world to support what the PDP agent had said. Because before now, Nigerians have waited, with abated palpitation for authenticity of this project, 2023. And the information or the education we had before now is that whatever vote is cast is transmitted upon that time. That is the education we had. But we are now hearing a different introduction of some other phrases like beavers, boycott, or whatever language is used for it. So we needed the party, the collation officer from the state, like it has been asserted, for them to do that. Let them prove to us that yes, at the point of voting, it was transmitted. Secondly, sir, I have read and I've seen that even at the point of election, some personalities in this country showed their ballot paper for the party they voted for.
Representative of the ADP.
Yes, sir.
Please, that is not before us.
Yes, I know, but I'm proactively speaking, sir.
Please, let us focus on what is before us.
Yes, but
the result for the election from Kwara.
I know, sir.
This is unending.
Allow me to land, sir. Allow me to land. Because we are looking at the transparency of the entire system. And if it's the entire system, if somebody shows the party he voted for, that also can be taken as vote buying. And so we have to take care of that, sir.
I wish we can confine ourselves to what is before us, consideration of the report from Kwara.
All right, sir.
Not what transpired.
In summary, I support the move of PDP, sir.
So that's that's all you wanted to say all this while, just to support. Okay. The second agent of the PDP, I think.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My name is Emeka Ihedio. Mr. Chairman, I am one of the Nigerians that have absolute confidence in this electoral process. Mr. Chairman, when there were efforts to undermine the authority of INEC, we stood firmly that INEC must be truly independent. Mr. Chairman, we're talking about the transparency of this process, and we're talking about confidence in the process. I had cause, sir, to engage you yesterday. I had cause to speak to your national commissioners yesterday. I had cause to speak to them this morning about collation and abuse of the electoral process. Mr. Chairman, as we speak, in a number of states, efforts are still ongoing to undermine that process. The result sheet, Mr. Chairman.
I wish you can just confine yourself
Mr.
to what has been presented.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman,
if we are talking about what is not before us, this discussion will be unending. And
no,
we are
sir.
not here for an ending discussion.
Sir, the point I'm making,
for collation of results.
Mr. Chairman, please, sir. The point I'm making, sir, is that it is clear that there were problems with uploading the results, which is fundamental to where we are. And we are saying it is important that we know, that Nigerians are aware, that electors know that the votes they've cast were properly uploaded and it reflects the wishes of the people from polling units. Mr. Chairman, fundamentally, it is clear to us that in the course of collation officers and return officers were forced by people who think they're more powerful to return results. And Mr. Chairman, it's important that that is addressed.
Excuse me, the former Deputy Speaker of the Federal Republic, please speak to what you can present evidence for, not to stand at the National Coalition to be making insinuations. Please,
Mr. Chairman,
please resume your seat. Emeka Ihedio, please.
I'll take my seat, Mr. Chairman.
Please.
But the point has been made. Thank you, Mr.
Please
Chairman.
resume your seat. Are there any specific issues or questions relating to the results presented by the Rec Kwara apart from these general issues? Okay. Scope, Kwara, and the Rec, please present your report.